All right, it's time for us to get pirating. Here we go in the Ether Sea with our amazing crew of pirates who rescued a woman by the name of Tegan as they were searching for the ancient artifact called the Mermaid's Tear, said to contain the power of one of the first mermaids to exist back when mermaids seemed to have control of the ether itself. And it is said that such an artifact comes with a terrible curse. And our crew learned many ways the curse could be removed. And ultimately found it, only to realize that the woman that they had rescued, Tegan, had some other plans and wanted the power for herself, not for the good of the cistern. And as she grabbed it and began to access its power, she fell under the effects of the curse, immediately awakening an enormous sea creature called the Feathered Star that, while generally peaceful, has been worked into a frenzy by Tegan using the magic of the Mermaid's Tears. As it now cracks and moves against the surface, Tegan has taken a position behind its tentacles, giving herself some cover while our crew is here to decide what to do. Specifically, possibly who to kill. So, we're going to jump right in. Before that, remember, you can send some inspo over to everybody in the form, and it's always good because some of the people who give the most inspo on this channel are playing today, so they appreciate if you can. But you can go ahead and try that out. But I think it's time for us to get moving as we're transitioned to our scene here. So, and again, beautiful things by the amazing art department. Though that shot needs to be focused slightly, we'll go to camera 4. And we'll see now the amazing ether. As a reminder to our characters, you can move anywhere you want. We have things to represent height and all that type of stuff. So use 3-dimensional geometry correctly. Don't be like Khan from Wrath of Khan 2. Not good. That was a nerdy deep dive. I can't believe I did it. Let's see here. There we go. Reverakis. It is your turn.
Great. I have detect thoughts up on this evil wench, so I'm going to use an action with my helm and cast suggestion.
Okay.
It's DC 13. Because I'm using the helm.
All right. Let's see. What's she going to do? I think something like that. She's going to counterspell.
Awesome. Cool. Waste the counterspell, lady. That's fine. In that case, I'm going to use Spiritual Weapon.
All right.
And it's a like harpooner's hook because that's terrifying. And then I'm just gonna hit her with it because now I'm mad. Well, I've been mad, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna hit her with it. Where's that button? Where's the button, guys? Oh, here it is. Whee! Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Cool. She can take 6 force damage.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Got it. Goltek.
How far away is she from us? Or how far is she from my shadow?
20 from your shadow.
Alright, I'll move it the 20 forward.
Right.
I'll also
Get up
move
in there.
myself 30 forward and up.
Like there or like there?
No, like where you had me before.
Okay. There you go.
Just so that way the echo won't. That way if I need to remanifest it, it'd be closer. And then I'm gonna attack it. Attack her with the Sunblade.
Okay. You're attacking her with the Sunblade? Or it?
Yeah. Her.
Okay. Perfect.
For a 20 to hit, dirty 20.
That hits.
That is 13 damage.
Alright.
And I'm gonna swing it again. 16.
Hits.
16 damage.
Jeez.
And then action surge and swing again. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
8 damage.
Right. Give me 1
20
second.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. All right. With that last hit, how do you want to kill Tegan?
Oh my god, no way.
She's a wizard.
Yeah. I want to like just kind of like cut her head off so the necklace comes off so I can echo so it's just like kind of floating there now.
Absolutely. The necklace is floating.
And then if can my echo reach the monster? I don't know if the monster's still hostile. Does the monster still look
The monster is still hostile.
Okay, can my echo swing its last hit at the monster? Far.
Yes.
It look. All right, that's a 28.
It's a 20 to hit.
28.
That hits.
16 damage.
Okay, that is a magical attack, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Sorry, remind me of the damage again.
16.
Got it.
Then I'm gonna unleash incantation for one more hit.
All right.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
That is 10 damage.
Right.
I might as well bonus action swing on my scimitar too. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
So this is not magical.
Okay,
9
it
damage.
does no damage.
Okay,
It just bounces off.
that's it for me.
All right. It's going to go ahead and do a... Okay. Never mind. Actually, it will. It's going to go ahead, and at the end of your turn, legendary action, it will cast darkness. And so if we can get the darkness template.
Yep, I just moved those. I was trying to clean them up yesterday.
So-
Darkness.
From the feathers, this vast amount of what looks like almost ink moves around, cutting off all vision.
Where do you want it? It's not that big of a plate.
Yeah. So it's going to go ahead and definitely get Gultic, and if we can get the person behind him, that's a good thing that we'll try to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, looks like it can.
Okay. Hang on.
Then it is Blot's turn.
Hello. Can I move towards the big monster, but not be in the darkness?
What's your movement?
55.
All right.
He's
If
got-
you're trying to move around the darkness.
Alright. Guess I'm gonna reuse my plan for what I was gonna do to Tegan, I guess.
Me too. Me too.
Alright.
Really glad I didn't heal her.
Me too. I mean, I barely did, but you know. I'm gonna flurry of blows, I guess.
Okay.
Does 26 hit?
26 hits.
Alright, so let me look up what I'm doing real quick. It should be here somewhere. Alright, hold on 1 second. I know what I want to do. I'm just looking up the wording so I know what I'm doing. Because I'm using that new feature.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, no, that's not it. Alright, and I'm gonna spend a key point to do a Hand of Harm so that they're poisoned until the end of my next turn, assuming they can be poisoned.
Okay.
And let me roll the damage for that attack first before I do anything else. That was a low roll, but let me roll the poison, the necrotic damage. Alright. Alright, that was a better roll. So 6 magical bludgeoning damage and 9 necrotic for a total of 15.
Okay, there is no poison.
Boo! Boo!
All right, so
Yes,
15.
Guess I'll roll 2 more times.
Got it.
That was a... Yay, if it does 15 hit? Oh, that was
15 will hit.
Alright, stunning strike, I guess.
Okay, so it goes as con save.
Yeah.
Right, so. And it can be stunned, so that's good. That is a dirty 20.
Stunning strike again, I guess, and then that'll be then my stuff.
Okay. Do you have to do another hit, don't you?
Yeah, I did the 3rd hit.
Okay.
I just
Good.
missed the 4th hit.
13.
That fails! Yes! Let's go!
Wow.
Yes! Yes! I'm only halfway out of my key points, but yes!
Right now, I'm trying to figure out where I put a stun key on this chick.
Just give it as a hat.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
And I believe that's till the end of its next turn that it can do anything.
I think your next turn.
Oh, is it? You
Yeah.
might be right.
Yeah.
It's until the end of your next turn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll put
Sorry, I
it right here.
haven't
So
used stunning strike a lot. All right, guys, kill it! Kill it!
What's the damage? 'Cause I only had 1 damage from you.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I guess I got too excited and forgot to roll that.
That's why I was confused with the. I wasn't getting any. data.
And I'm flavoring how Blat's stunning them. They just make a pseudopod look like one of jellyfish's tentacles and just zaps them.
Key zap.
the saddest part about this is the only one who saw you do it was Rava Rocket.
Boo. Wait. It's a concentration spell, right? Is this effect concentration? If it's not, it's fine.
I think darkness is concentration.
Yes, they can't concentrate if they're stunned, right? Or
That's
do they
true.
have to make
Darkness
it-
goes away.
Yeah, okay. I rolled 2 10s on that, so the total damage is 35, and I'm done with my turn.
Nice. Absolutely amazing. Hercule.
Seeing now this creature is non-moving, I'm not blinded anymore. I am going to first attack sharpshooter advantage because it's stunned.
Yep.
That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit
Hits.
for 26 damage, magical piercing damage.
Nice.
I'm trying to think if I want to make it anything. No, and then my next one, I'm going to do a. Is it painting? No, it's distracting strike. So I'm going to shoot it again. Advantage, sharpshooter. That'll be a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 24. And so another 32 damage.
32. How do you want to kill it?
Just gonna look over at Blob and go, "Good job, my little blobby friend," and then pull out the shotgun and go, "Now finish it off, Shelly." And just blast twice.
Absolutely.
Splatter.
Very good.
As they said in Signs, swing away.
Okay, it begins. It wraps against the walls, in its death throes, and things begin to crack. You see this entire area crack open. Some light begins to push from the surface as the entire place seems to crumble as this thing is has shifted, almost as if everything was built upon it.
Can I
Quick,
switch with my
grab the
echo and
tears
grab
and
the?
some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch with my echo, grab the tears, and switch with it back.
I was just gonna grab a gun for it.
Oh, it's just like the echo is already there.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Hercule's the slow one in water.
No, I am.
Cultic.
Cool.
Her
Minute
has
go-
swim speed.
I can't remember. I know one of you slow, and I always grab you. I'm gonna grab and slipstream dash, which
Okay, so-
means
Oh heck, I forgot I had that potion, which apparently doubles swim speed.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm
Goltic
doing
has
90
the Mermaid's Tears.
yes,
Yep.
Okay.
and we're doing 90 feet the first round.
Okay. All right, so you grab and you begin to quickly swim up through this area. Very good. So, move up, move up, move up. And I'll say you pop up from as you quickly swim, you end up popping up about 500 feet from the shore of Aquino Minor. And there's a shriek of primal fury as it finally calms. And you see a storm. The ether begins to now move as it bleeds into almost like a flood of contained and stopped up energy of ether comes from the star's body. It storms through the surrounding ether. And you see many of the islands in your sight quiver and shove around, and then finally calm. In that moment, as these islands around quake and you hold the mermaid's tears, it seems every island here is built upon a feathered star. And there's more of this raw blood of this enormous creature that pours into the ether sea. What would you like to do?
Someone should figure out what this thing does. Is Goltik holds up the mermaid's tears.
Well, they said you can move the land, I'm guessing, and from what it looked like when she put it on, she got control over that creature. And if that creature was holding up the islands, that means the other islands, that's what they're being controlled by. That's why they want this. Also, we should probably grab that staff she was holding. Oh, no, we left her body, didn't we? Goltik, you can grab
It's
staff.
probably safe to go back down now and check for it.
You look, it is collapsed down there.
Yep.
Never mind.
Well, now I guess we swim back to the cistern and to our ship. Oh, wait. Hercule's gonna reach behind him and pull over his dinghy he always carries with it. Look, Goltik, my rowboat.
Do you have a floatable
How
boat?
are you carrying?
I carry a rowboat on my back.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
a-
You always
I'm a hippo.
right.
Yep. It's only 100 pounds. And I have large carrying capacity.
What's only 100 pounds?
A rowboat.
Dinghy.
Well,
And Hercule always carries one.
It's true. We're going to have to start to give you issues with swimming below water next time because the
Okay,
buoyancy
that works.
issue.
that's why we just tie it to him so he can pull it while he swims underwater.
You have a swimming speed. That's right.
I do. Yeah.
I'm gonna put everyone in the dinghy, and then I'm gonna be like the rudder.
We need to make this like a magical boat so he can just swim underwater and make no sense, but it'd be hilarious.
No,
Just
we
be
should
like a
row
hippo going
underwater.
underwater.
Exactly. We just row it like a boat underwater.
Yeah, it'd be like our submarine, except it makes literally no sense how it works.
Yeah.
All right. So, where are you headed to?
Back to the cistern.
Okay. Your dinghy and reuniting with your boat.
I'm really glad you guys killed her because I had like 1 level 4 and 2 level 3s, and I was terrified one of you was gonna die.
I was gonna try and poison her and then stun her, but apparently it worked on the boss monster.
Hey, I made her waste a counter spell. My whole plan was suggestion and be like, hey, take off the necklace and drop the staff. That was my whole plan.
That
Nice.
But cleric, if you had done that, there's a chance they might have survived because of friendship.
Oh no, I was gonna. As soon as she did it and handed it over, I was gonna kill her.
Did anyone take her staff back?
No, we
no,
didn't.
we left it.
Oh well, we didn't need a wizard magic on them anyways. What are we, nerds?
I will say though, as long as Goltek has those tears, Rav is staying as far as humanly as far as mermaidy possible away from him. I listen.
Should we
to her.
cleanse the thing before we bring it back?
I think you should
We
put it
have
in a
other-
box and keep it the away from me.
You want the person that can cleanse it, the only one that also isn't supposed to touch it, to cleanse it.
We also need salt water to be submerged in salt water, if I recall.
Pure water.
Pure water. And you know where we'd have to go to get pure water? That forest that you guys are always talking about like it's so dangerous.
It's not. We just want to get revenge on the plant.
This time we could pay. Now we have money.
I just
And
don't
now we can
understand
get
why you're afraid of
revenge on the
plants.
plant.
They're plants. What's so scary
Not
about a
these
bunch
plants.
of plants?
They take away everything from you.
You know what plants don't like? Fire. Did you try fire?
They vomit fire.
I think you're exaggerating. She's just gonna stay in the water. Actually, no, she's gonna get out of the water. There's a lot of blood in the water right now. I'm gonna get out of the water. I have no
Out of
animal
character,
friendships
we
left.
should make them fight. Make them fight the plants. They will learn.
Why? Nobody's cursed with this. We don't have to worry about it. Keep it away from me. I don't want to be transformed.
Okay, so I was just looking. As you begin to travel away here, you see beasts and creatures rise from the depths, poisoned and deceased. It seems the essence of this creature that is
Did my
pouring out
friend the
is changing the
crocodile
water.
die?
Looks like it.
Oh no! We were friends.
It's probably a good thing the Calamine Empire doesn't get a hold of this. Because if they could learn about what these creatures are capable of doing in their death, they could destroy the whole Astral Sea.
Well, all the land in the Astral Sea.
Well, the creatures, it's a
And
creature.
for my friends.
Yes.
I'm gonna get in the boat. I don't like that.
Alright. So
Who are we
you
taking this
wanna-
necklace to?
The cistern here.
Yeah.
Nausea, isn't it? Or did... Yeah, we're giving to Nausea, I believe.
Yeah, Nagia was the one for the cistern that you were trying
Yep.
to do it for, yeah. All right, then without too much more issue, as people are coming out trying to figure out what happened and you have your marks to show your progress, you make it to the island. She goes, what happened? All the island shook.
Well, we found Tegan.
Well, Tegan's a dirty bastard to begin with. Was a dirty bastard to begin with.
But
Continue, Captain.
we also, I think, Galtic, show them what you found.
Golzig will hold up the mermaid tears.
It's true. And if you come around, it is. You have found it. I'll go. Portia Island is now poisoned. But they have done what they asked.
Yes, we are going to get to that. Did you all know what your islands, how they were able to move, and why they are protected?
No,
Do you ride on the back of creatures?
they
We faced one. It was gigantic, and I think when Tegan put on the necklace, she gained control of it. Like you said, I think that's how you're able to move them. But it went violent, and we had to kill it, unfortunately. And that's what poisoned the water. I just want to warn you, with this item comes more than just the ability to protect yourselves and your island. You have a creature that will live from you, so you'll have to protect it as well.
indeed.
Hercule's gonna hear in his mind, do you think they know it's cursed?
Shh.
I heard it in your mind.
Oh, that's right. She's a merfolk, huh? We should probably. Oh, that's right. Also, this item's cursed. At least
How
Keegan
so?
told us that, right?
Yeah.
Well, we
So- I
think
thought we
it's
found it on a
cursed.
wall.
Because I know you might want to check it. Because she could have just lied to us so that we wouldn't take it.
Oh, you investigate. It still talks to the leader. It goes, it is your would to keep
It wasn't
protected,
Tegan
yes.
that told us that.
Oh,
Yeah, I
was
think you
it?
found out that it
That was from the body in the library.
Okay, that's right.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it'll just turn us merfolks into marrow. You know, it's irreversible. You've got to go find seawater, or like real seawater, and humanoids that are willing, one with astral heritage. And then, like, you got to be there for 8 hours, or you got to kill each other.
See, so you have not cleansed it.
I'm not touching it. I am a merfolk. I don't want to be a marrow.
I am willing to help. I'm willing to help cleanse it.
I was gonna say Blatt's willing to volunteer because they're pretty sure they can kill the other party member. The other party, if they're compelled to. As in,
All right, cool. Blatt
the
can do
thing
it.
says.
Yeah, Blatt can do it.
Blatt's just like and waving their pseudopods happily.
There is no way this thing has any merfolk blood in it.
Yeah, well, so one person has to be of merfolk ancestry.
We know,
Okay.
but Blatt's volunteering for the other the non-ancestry.
Blot, if I go evil, you kill me.
'Cause
Wait,
do we
we
know of
cannot
anyone
use you.
who has?
Blatt will form a pseudopod and salute Revrakis, and then hop up and down happily.
All right. So as a reminder, you have to then cast the remove curse spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's go.
So on
Wait,
your
we
ship,
can
you
get
have
Nadia to give us a merfolk. If you don't want to do it, Rav, I'm sure. we
No,
can find
I'll do
another
it. I'll
merfolk that's
do
willing
it.
to
It killed my friend Crocky. He was a good man. Not really. He was a crocodile, but you know what I mean. I loved him, and he ate all my damn fish. Fine. Remove curse. Let's do it. Can I cast this at a higher level? And can I only do it at 3rd level? You can only do it at 3rd level. Alright, fine. I got 3 tries at this, guys. Do we need fresh water to remove the curse, or do we need it just in case I get cursed?
It has to be in. You need purified seawater.
Alright, guys, we're going to your favorite island.
Well, no, you can take ether seawater and purify it. If
Oh, I
somebody
thought
has
we-
purified food and
it's-
drink.
He said real seawater.
He did.
Maybe the wizard's just the classes.
Maybe to remove. Wait, if it's the person, do you need real seawater? And if it's just the item, you need purified. Because I have in my notes, he said real seawater.
Look, maybe the wizard that told us this, or whoever, was just a snob.
It was the librarian bones.
Maybe they're just a snob and like, oh yeah, this purified option works.
No,
But,
it was
obviously
the
it has to be real seawater to work. Like,
No, it
25
was
million
the,
of those. Who don't? Sorry,
it
I'm
was the
done.
librarian dude. I liked him. I'm trying to find his name now. Now I feel bad. So many comments, so many things in this thing. There's Ikora, the keeper of the library.
Look. Don't look at
He
DM's good
said-
up the nose.
Requires real seawater.
Maybe it
Fight
was
me, GM.
REEL
Fight me.
seawater.
Yeah. So not ether is what I was.
Thank
was
you.
of that.
Ugh,
Yeah,
doubt
if
my
you
note
purify
taking.
ether water, it is purified seawater.
Well, I put remove
Congrats,
curse. I
Clay,
didn't
you
put
just
purified
made the
food
quest
and
more
water.
difficult.
My ass lady, can you purify some water? I got a
Isn't
curse
that
to
a
remove.
spell you can literally learn as a cleric at this level?
Yes, but I didn't prepare it. I prepared remove curse.
What if we just waited a day so you could prepare that and that?
Well, do we want to do that, or do we want the poison that's in the water to keep going and kill all my friends?
Fair enough.
Lady, can you purify some water or not? You gotta have at least one cleric on this island.
Give me 1 second. My goodness. It is a ritual, so you can do it. Red
that-
Raucous.
Oh, great. Fine, I'm gonna purify some water. Make me do all the work.
Look, you're the one that volunteered. You're the one that has to do
You know
all the
what?
work that comes with it.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm gonna hurt you. Y'all can have
Well,
a long
yes,
rest.
if you fail.
Y'all can have a short rest so that it's easier to kill me if I go evil.
Well, yes, I will be hurt because if you fail, you'll attack me. I'm pretty sure that was the.
Yeah, and it'll be
consequence of
lightning
failure.
damage, and it'll be max lightning damage.
Yay!
If I go evil, I'm gonna go through everything, and I didn't use any of my channel divinities.
Look. If I went evil, I'd do the same thing. So I understand.
Exactly, I understand.
Okay.
All right, fine.
If either of them go evil, I'm taking them out first.
Well, on the plus side, guys, I have 1 level 1, 3 level 3s, which I'm going to use one for remove curse, and a level 4. So, I mean, I'm half spells. You got an hour. Take a short rest, because if I'm doing this ritual,
I
right?
wish there's 10 minutes, but
No, it's 1 action plus 10 minutes normally. If I do it as a ritual, doesn't that make it an hour?
No, it's ritual is 10-minute castings.
Okay, I misread it.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah,
Y'all
one-
got 10 minutes.
Okay. So you go and how do we set this ritual up? How do you all see it? Because I think at this, the idea that's going to be purified, many of the astral merfolk grab ether, begin to try to help and watch. Is there anything
feel
you wanna
like it's
do
like-
in this?
This is like a beach, right?
Yeah, it's an island.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those like when you're a kid and you dig the hole and you fill it up with the water on the beach. We're gonna
Could I
dig it-
use insight to see what I can do to mimic the merfolk with the ritual?
What are you typing? You look at me like I'm a crazy person.
How unorthodox your methods are, but they are effective.
Well, because it has to be big enough for me to lay in it, right? Isn't that what he said?
You have to submerge the necklace.
Okay, so yeah, but we also have to stand in it for 8 hours.
Oh man, why do rituals never let you sit in a chair?
The only thing that has to be submerged are the tears.
Okay, well, we're still gonna dig a little hole, and we're gonna fill it up with the
Okay.
water, and then I
But-
will purify it, and I will line it with seashells and conch shells, and
Okay. So that's how you do it. You dig it within the island, and you fill it with the purified seawater. As people fill it up, and
I'm gonna dig it in the
as
hole
as
of a beluga
you
whale.
cast this on the ether, there is the dull purple haze that's within it turns to this white, that instead of giving this poison seems to give, you just feel invigorated by it. And everyone places shells and seaweed to float and make this pattern that seems to resemble a feathered star around you and Blot as you float within the water. And as you sit there for 8 hours, Reverakis, you hear voices of pain and anguish suddenly turn to regret and sorrow over the vast amount of damage that has been caused from this. And in this moment, there's great direction you can give to this power. What do you want to do?
I want to tell it to heal the seas.
The little pool of pure water begins to overflow, and you see a stream of this pure water move over to the poisoned around the feathered star as it circles around it. And the star itself begins to sink and almost break apart as if being made part of the ether again. And that poisoned area is gone. Of course, the ether sea is still what it is. And the ritual is complete.
Good job, you two.
Thanks, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
You both look like
I'm gonna curl up right in that pond and just sleep.
Blot's just gonna just lie down where they are and they don't care.
Okay. Sleep exactly where you are. Very cool. So, a few of the fun things here. First off, as you give, are you still giving the tears to the cistern then?
Yep.
All right. Then you get 5,000 gold pieces.
$12.50 each. Or we can put it to the group.
Shouldn't we do like 1,000 each, 1,000 ship?
Yes. So maybe 2,000 for the us and 3,000 for the ship.
Yeah, that's probably better.
since we have a giant cruise now.
Yeah, well, since we have 3 ships now, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 250.
Yeah.
I've got money, guys. I've never had money before.
Oh no, we picked up a hermit.
I live in the water. Have you not noticed I've paid everyone off with fish?
Yeah, I have.
So Naja comes to you. She goes, "Well, I'll have to say, Captain, you have proven yourselves quite the allies."
I made you something last night. And he hands her a flag.
Like, what is this?
Well, I mean, we had an agreement, right? You get the tiers, you join.
This is very true. I am here for you. I will be your a member of the company. She will be a 3,000 gold piece bounty for this.
We have to rebuy her.
If you already, I forget if you already paid for. If you're good.
We already
if you
paid
have.
for her.
Okay, very cool. All right, she has 3 ranks as carpenter. No, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one here. My bad. She has 3 ranks as first mate, and 2 ranks as bosun. Go ahead.
I'm writing
and
all this
gain-
down for Ace.
You're going to gain a lawful reputation. For giving the tears to the cistern. And since you removed the corruption, you gain 1 good reputation.
Other groups like, we're gonna be pirates. Us, we're gonna be a corporation.
Well, it's just a different kind of pirateering.
People are more willing to put their money in our pockets.
Exactly. And still, we get our pirating on. We killed someone. We stole a mayor. We returned him eventually.
No. We were just negotiating a deal with them by force.
You ever think he wonders about what happened to those 2 guards that never showed back up?
They took a
No,
long
because we
time.
buried their bodies, I'm pretty sure.
Amazing. All right. So you've completed that. What is next for the crew?
Can we take a long rest?
You certainly can take a long rest here.
Woohoo!
After you fight all of the Feather Stars.
No, you can't make me.
What is next for us?
All right. So a few things.
Pay $5.99 to find out on the next episode.
Dragon Ball Z. What?
My goodness gracious. Okay.
Look, we're tired. It's early.
All right. And for this, you advance to level 9.
Yay!
So we are on the Constellation Isles, correct?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we could always keep going to the Wind Crown. That's not the Calamine, is it?
Give me a
Carlene?
Carliani.
Is that the Carlene Empire?
I think we should ride on the curtail of success we made and just retire now.
Well, my other option is that we
famous
return
adventurers.
Yeah.
and we go build a submarine that I've been sketching with the dinghy.
Remember, it's Carliane rhymes with Charlemagne. All right, so let's see. All right, so you're thinking of the Windcrown Isles?
Yeah, that's our next island that would be going forward. And if we're on our trying to set up the trading route, it would be the next stop logically for our group.
Yep.
D10, let's go.
All right.
9.
I get a 5th level spell.
7. I got 9 extra hit points.
I have 6 extra hit points.
I can run on water now.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
Watt is terrifying.
I can run up walls. Let's go.
Guys, what
Still
should I
keeping
do?
the
I can
athlete
do-
feet because I want to jump over chasms.
Hey, can I turn a gun into a holy weapon? Yeah, it says any weapon.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy weapon, being prepared.
Look, you just have the power of God in anime.
You let me do it, Matt.
I mean, if it says any weapon, it says any weapon.
It says any weapon I can touch.
And besides, it probably makes sense because there are guns on the sea, is there not?
Alright, let me look at my spells. 100
There are also guns in the sea if you
holy
consider all the
gun.
sinking ships.
Holy gun!
All right, and I think with this, you're going to go ahead and level up, and we're going to just take our break as we prepare to go to the next area, and how the next chapter in expanding your trading empire. So, done. All right, we are on our way back here. A little late, but all right. How's everyone doing?
Back.
Cool.
There's a cat on me.
All right. So, very good. All right. So, what you're trying to do is plot a course to Wind Crown?
Yes.
Okay. So, let me check out where you are. And you're good on everything you feel like you need.
Oh, I can tell you what Blatt's gonna do. You know that recipe we found in the previous dungeon? Blatt's just gonna cook that for everyone. I'll even make a roll if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. I'm just gonna roll insight because that's basically the same proficiency. Alright. I rolled a nat 1 for 8. You know,
I eat
What?
raw fish and I ain't even eating that.
I eat it. You have to make a con save.
Just maybe.
Urkel will eat it because he is the captain.
It's like, is that poorly cooked puffer fish?
Exactly.
That's hilarious.
Of course, the one time I wanted to I used all my good rolls on that boss monster.
Okay. I was just trying. I gotta go back and find that. I was trying to find really quickly the maps over here. But let's see here. Get here. Here we go. Okay, so yeah. Oh, okay. So you got a ways to go to get to Wind Crown.
Yes, but it is our closest one. So,
It's closest, yeah, in a way, but yeah, you have to follow the wind routes. But
yeah.
yeah, okay. Port Kylo. And then over to Wind Crown. Okay, cool. I'm getting an idea of how you're traveling. All right, Wind Crown, as you know, is controlled by the Assyrian Empire.
It's not the Carlene. So we should not have pissed them off yet. And hey, who knows? That actually might help us. If we could get
Assyrian
them to
trading
ally with
system,
us. Ally with ours.
Yeah, it's Assyrian trading. Very cool. All right. So. Well, let's do this then. Okay, we'll get back to there, and we'll go here. I get this. Okay, very cool. All right, so going through this, you do have to circle around the maelstrom, which isn't the easiest thing to do. Coming through the aisle. Gonna double check with the portals that feed that route. Yeah, so that moves clockwise. The Aether Winds. Routes. Okay. Very cool. So, anything through here, you are looking to avoid ships at all?
Do we still have that spy cat that was given to us by that one mer lady?
From
I mean,
Naja? Yeah,
ours-
who's part of your crew
yeah.
now? Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be this cat. That's on me now. What do you guys say for yourself?
I think so because we have three other ships traveling with us, but it's gonna be one of those things that like we're gonna have to try to avoid them.
Okay.
Are we just doing like a convoy?
Pretty much trading convoy.
Okay. So, perfect. So we'll go ahead. That's 1, 2, 3. All right, so this would be 4 travel legs for this journey.
Okay. I'll write that down.
The whole route is not well traveled by all of you.
Oh, rank scale on a ranks for players scale on a proficiency bonus, right?
No, after every leg, you can award a rank to a crew member. Or after every journey, I believe. The captain gives one crew member a rank.
I meant for player characters because I'm pretty sure there's that exception somewhere in it. But
I think
figured I'd
so,
ask.
yes. Your main rank, I believe, goes up with proficiency.
Yeah.
But the captain can also give a player that rank too.
Oh, okay.
So after this next journey, I can rank up one of us.
I was
one
just
of you
gonna
guys.
say I'm going full cook because I think that put me at 4.
Okay, so I've got the DC for these navigations.
We're gonna need our navigator, guys.
All right,
What-
it's you, and you have a wayfinder, right? We're wayfinding.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
we
like
do.
one of the first things we bought because
Of course we do. We had no
no.
navigator, and it's been Hercule the whole time, so he's needed help.
All right. So who's the wayfinder? Is that just one of
That's
your?
Hercule.
Oh, so you're a navigator then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been
so
doing
you're-
navigation.
Okay. All right. So. Okay, so then you cannot avoid other ships. That's only wayfinders can do that.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we gave Nausea away our wayfinder. I don't think we picked up a new wayfinder.
Yeah, but she's now part of your crew. If you want
Isn't
to.
she on the cistern though? Because she technically said that she had to run them. That's what she told
No,
us.
Naja joined your crew just now.
Oh, so now she's able to leave again.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I guess we would have a wayfinder. Because we'd have her.
Yeah. So yeah, you get your 5. Actually, I think yeah, she got your gold, but this also represents. So the other thing this represents is your. So now between the Constellation Isles and the Isle Drakes, you do have trade relations opened up. Okay, so let's kind of move over this because there's a lot kind of going on here. The Monstera cluster, as well as, I believe, the Imperial Archipelago, does have some issues for you in your trade routes.
Okay.
So that's kind of your biggest issues right now is the Monstera cluster, the Imperial Archipelago. Port Kylo, you don't have a lot worked out, but it is a free port, even though it is Carlini controlled.
Bill.
And of course, you don't have anything for Port Majeure,
Yeah.
which is more out of there. So I'd say that's kind of like, so if you're kind of, whatever you're trying to figure out Wind Crown, I would say the biggest issues now come
Imperial.
from, yeah.
And the Imperial Archipelago that's controlled by the.
Yeah, that is
Carlene?
highly controlled by the Carlene Empire.
Okay. Port Majeure is also Carlene,
I believe so, yes.
and the Monstera is.
I think mostly freed, but there could be various people there.
Okay. Because, yeah, those are also the 4 ones we haven't really been to yet. We've done a brief stint on Port Kylo when we did our meeting for the pirates,
Yeah.
but the Port Majeure, Wind Crown, Monstera, and the Imperial we haven't gone near or touched any of those islands yet. And what's everyone else think?
Yeah, I'd say because the Monstera cluster in the Imperial Archipelago, where pirates tend to like attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Monstera cluster generally have their homes from the Arisian civilians.
I still think our best bet's to talk to the Wind Crown. I think that's still where we'll just have to keep an eye out when we're heading through the Imperial Archipelago.
Sounds good to me, Captain.
Okay, very cool. I'm still good with where you're going. I was just sort of getting you trying to
Yeah.
get there.
We might actually have to start looking into purchasing some more protecting ships if we're going to grow this trade route bigger. If we're going to have them travel.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, I think I'm just examining your because before you were really just going within the Isle of the Drakes for the most part.
Yep.
And so expanding now with the Constellation Isles, there is much
More open water.
Yeah, and I would say you're beginning to get noticed at this point. So as this begins, are you looking what are you looking to do here? So I mean, I know you want to go to Rincon, but are you wanting everything to kind of hold off until you finish your Wind Crown expedition?
Well, we're taking our ships with us. So,
You're going your whole fleet?
yeah, we're going to, because I mean, they came with us from Constellation. That's, because that's where, so we're going to take our whole fleet, I think, instead, because we'd have to travel all the way back to drop them off at the Isle of Drakes if we were to leave them.
Okay.
And I don't think I'd feel right. Like our first trading out to be like, okay, well, we made it. Now you guys get to head back. Be safe. Hopefully nothing bad happens,
Yeah.
So I think, what do you think, Altic? Our next plan is to head to Wind Crown.
What's
But
that?
we're starting to,
Another islands that we haven't been to?
it's one of the islands that's not controlled by the Carlene.
Cool.
But we are starting to get noticed by the Carlene, and which run the Imperial Archipelago that we pass.
Mm-hmm.
So, also Nausea is back on our ship.
Awesome.
What did Nadia have the rings in again?
I gave it
She was
to
a
you.
navigator. She's a navigator. I have it.
Yeah.
Are we gonna keep her on our ship, or are we gonna put her onto a different one?
I think she's our wayfinder, so we're gonna keep her on our ship. She has that
Okay.
ability.
Okay. All right, very, very cool. All right, so we're ready for our 4 navigators checks, attempting to get to Wind Crown.
All right.
She has a +3 to navigation.
Okay. First one's a natural 20.
Nice.
Second one, 24.
Okay.
Oh, our navigator also already has a boon.
Uh-huh. What, the one we have now?
Do we? Yeah. And is
Third
3,
one,
rank 3.
22.
22.
Yep.
Okay.
Last one. There it is, 17.
17. Okay. Like, there it is.
I knew it
Roll
was
that
coming.
D20.
Yep.
Quick, use the 1 navigator rank we have to auto succeed.
Take away all the fun. No, 5.
All right. Okay, so remember, those first 4, mark your supplies.
I'll do my quartermaster job.
Sorry, those first 3. My bad.
Oh, don't forget for food, I subtract my cook rank from the base speed for determining it.
Yeah. Make sure you grab it
Oh.
because you're doing all your ships. So all your ships are hitting
Yep.
this.
Skull check, we went up to level 9.
Yeah, I saw
Also,
that.
Okay.
We get,
Also,
sorry, go on.
sorry. No, you go ahead, Blot.
Also, we get 1 grog at the start of the journey because the thing we agreed upon for brewer's proficiency. Guys, it's just 4 shots of grain alcohol and then a shot of tequila. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Grab Obi, she's an alcoholic.
I can drink a lot, Blot. If you can affect me, I'll be surprised.
Galtech, we also got 3,000 gold for the ship and 250 gold for each of us.
I mean, to be
Nice.
fair, Hercule, if we go by realism, I'm pretty sure that's enough to do a lot to a full-grown adult.
We pretty much got 1,000 gold for each of our ships, and then yeah, we split 1,000 gold because we got 5,000 gold.
My flaw is I drink like a fish, literally.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah, just replace it with alcohol, though. Joke's on you, Rap hasn't been sober yet!
Okay. So, all right. So you have all the like the marked off for the ships, and as you approach, you off the sea, you spot a red-wooded ship. You see that bits of ether have clung to it, giving the bottom of it a purple tinge. It's currently flying a merchant flag. You see it just on the horizon.
Do we investigate it?
We haven't bought a spyglass, have we?
Nope.
Maybe we could buy a spare from them.
I mean, they are flying. They might have something to sell.
Sure, let's check them out.
All right. We'll send.
Just raise your merchant flag so if they attack, we attack. Whoa.
Well, should we bring the whole fleet over, or have some of them stay, and just have us go over?
We should have the fleet on alert, and we should probably not take the man of war.
So you mean switch our ship?
Yeah, we should, like, if we're gonna approach like a bit more, friendly, a man of war is probably not it.
We should keep the ship that has long range cannons prepped just in case.
But yeah, we
All
can take
right.
the false crack. It's pretty
Yeah.
loaded.
That's the other thing too. As you're thinking through, so I was just thinking Captain Hercule. Not sure if you want to transition to Admiral.
Can I?
I mean, I feel like you are commanding a fleet.
Yes.
Just remember that Charlie is the Grand Admiral.
He is the Dread Emperor. There's a difference.
Look, we can give them all the ranks just because it's funny too.
If you wanted to have someone else captain, it was up to you. So, anyway.
After this journey, there might be a promotion in that line.
So what ship are you taking near the merchant vessel?
I guess we're going to board the False Kraken. What
Yeah, that's smart.
is our brigandine,
And we're
right?
is our what?
Our frigate.
And we're gonna tell before we leave. I'm gonna tell all the crew members, all our named crew on the other ships, if they see us fire the coil gun out the back, it means come help us.
Nice. Okay, you let all the ships know, and you push through. Thusly. All right. To get close, they put a hand out, recognizing that you were coming. And what is it? Eventually, as you get close enough, they shout out, "Hey, what's your business? Welcome."
Trade.
All right. Look at this is what is that? The False Kraken.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Welcome. We're willing to trade. This is the Weary Wanderer.
Nice name for a ship.
Right. I am Captain Jeremiah Krostoff.
Admiral Hurdle.
Admiral now. Well, you do have a fleet. What are you looking to trade in? I see you are merchants as well.
We are. We have fire crystals. We have some. Should I tell him, Galtic? You think we should tell him?
Tell them about what?
You know, the stuff.
Which stuff? The Ethereum?
Yes, I'm trying to play it up.
I only communicate through your mind anyway, so he can't
I
hear
know.
me.
That's why I'm like, yes.
No. Because we can buy with that. We don't
Okay.
feel like we should sell with
So-
that.
We have fire crystals. We have gold. And we're actually looking for a spyglass.
Looks. Hey. Fire crystals at the moment. We'll work out a spyglass for 10 crystals for you.
Is that a good deal?
How many crystals do we have?
You have fire crystals. We'll say 200.
We'll do 10. Any chance you'll come down a little bit? Maybe come down to around like 8?
I mean, you do 10. I think that's what I'll take.
Fine.
Excellent.
Okay.
Goes anything else? You are able to, for standard cost, you can get grub and water if you so desire.
Do our ships need it, Galtic? They each have 1,000
Alright.
gold.
We
They
don't.
each have.
Yeah, money is not only my money, but also all the ship's money. We
Yeah.
have 4,526 gold for the ships.
So, but they're
Um,
all good on the grub.
I
and
say we
everything?
fill back up.
Okay. Then yeah,
just
we'll fill back
because.
up.
Especially because the Man of War takes up a lot of grub.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of people on there.
And the Man of War is
Is
actually
the
almost
Man
out
of
of
War
grub.
the ship I cook on, or which ship do I cook on? Because
You
I
cook
on
have
the
Man of War.
ranks and
The
cook.
Grafted Kraken.
What's its base speed?
9 knots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Oh.
that's not so bad. That's like 5.
Yeah. You'll get there.
Yeah, we still
we're-
we still
get 'em all.
lost 15. We still lost 15 from
The rest.
from that. We have lit out of 35 grub currently.
Yeah, that sounds good to me then. Might as well.
How much we need? 1 sec. Sorry. We need 5 times 3, 15 plus. All right, we need 32 grub total for like all our ships. 12 grog, and that's it.
Okay. I think it's 5 gold per point, right?
I think so.
32 plus 12. 44 times 5.
$220. So I'll pay them over the 220.
Okay.
Also, are you coming or going from Windcrown?
Oh, yeah. We were at the Ring Crown. We are headed now. We grabbed some goods and are looking to distribute them. See what Kylo needs.
We've never actually been this far. What's it like there? Can you give us any information? And Hercule's going to slip him 20 gold.
Oh. Well, indeed. Wind Crown, of course, it is the first port of entry if one would come from Aris. Itself sees itself, I would say, has high ambitions. Because of that, you want to watch yourselves. It can get a little, let's say, stuffy.
How do they feel about the Carline?
Not fans. That is the only. Well, as you know, there's only other power really messing with them besides the Drakes, the Blood Lilies. Plus, Carliani soldiers like to call it the ugly lump rising from the expanse. But it is quite the place. You'll find thousands of ships around.
Ships for sale or ships?
Just ships. It's merchant heavy. Of course, it's many will go from there back to Eris itself. There's also ports to all the cosmos. The entire
Everywhere.
Oh yeah. The sea itself.
You hear this, guys? We have to make an inn here.
But that would be you'd have to usually talk through to the office of planar transit.
Thank you.
I'd say they're looking to. They want to become. They always talk about it. Arisia, the new hub of planar trade, interplanar trade. That happens much, but ideally, you can find nearly anything there.
Thank you for the information.
Mhm. All right.
Anything else anybody needs?
All right. Because if that's all you need, I can help. Like else you need. But yeah, he's like, if I'm sure you'll find somewhere to hawk your wares, though. Again, very shrewd. Many people to buy from.
It's not about how many, it's about the right one.
Hmm.
Thank you, sir. Safe travels.
As you. All right, and then thus mark off the fourth leg on your stuff, and you find yourself soon seeing, as described, thousands of masts move about a dock that seems to be one large city in of itself, with bridges moving between two other islands. And you see this. There is a immense amount of hails as you have your merchant flags. And as you approach, there is a large flash of light and you see off a ship with some amount of speed spurns into the ocean. The distinct ether swirling around it, a mixture of water, the signs of a ship entering from another plane onto the ether sea. And so you quickly, as you approach your fleet, as your fleet approaches, a ship marked with official Erusian flags approaches. Hell!
Hell.
Right, what is your you see a small dwarf looking and writing things down as two halflings roam around. Right, we need to collect ship names and the cargo. Are you looking to dock, or are you trying to sell within the ship's open ocean?
We're looking to dock. We are going under the banner of the Grafted Kraken Trading Company.
Very good. Haven't heard of it, but fine. Got the Kraken Trading Company. You have 5 ships. All right.
We have 4, don't we?
Or is it 4 ships?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, my dinghy is a ship. He's still holding a rowboat on his back.
All right. 4 ships sounds good. So that would be 100 gold for docking for the week.
Hands him 100 gold.
All right. Cargo that you are looking to sell?
Fire crystals.
Fire crystals. Very good. Guys, those good travels, and gives you a selection of gives you puts onto you a kind of oddly marked flag. Looks like the markings probably changed. There's symbols for date and some other things to mark that you have paid your fees that he has you kind of put up. Those
Parking tickets.
basically. Goes, right. It's like, so you're in group red, and he points. You can see that there are some red flags that move to one of the docks. Goes, travel that way. You will be directed to your docking area, and 3 to make port.
Thank you.
Goes, enjoy. And he goes, right, next one. And it goes to another ship. They begin rowing.
Well, everyone, let's get to shore. And explore and see what this place is like.
All right. So, you find yourself here and ready to dock the. Again, you've never seen anything like this. It is, let's those you from Eris, but the massiveness of this place. You are but one of so many ships, and people move about the docks, pushing through. Kind of pushing each other, sometimes almost falling into the water. Some making deals on the docks, others going to the main market. What do you want to do?
Well, first, Herco's gonna grab all the crews from every ship and have them all come aboard the man of war. And then he's going to take about probably 300 gold. Yeah, no, 400 gold from the party funds of the ships. Gold's like mark that off. And then he's going to hand it out to like the captains of the ships. He said, "This is for your crew for tonight. Enjoy. Because this is a celebration for the rising of the Grafted Trading Company and the promoting of the one who's helped us get here and has stood by me as my first mate for the longest time, I would like to announce to all of you, not just first mate anymore, but Captain Galtic.
Hey, Captain Galtic! Goes Admiral Hercule!
Goltic just like waves because he can't actually speak, and he's not about to try to go into everyone's mind.
Yeah.
But tonight's a celebration, so go drink, be merry, be safe, and report back for your shift at morning ish.
He will relay to everyone, be back by at least half day tomorrow, at the latest.
All right. They nod, so be back to the next day as your crews leave and you guard and the usual, people would stay and move on.
Captain, we still could use, our ship's crews, a few of them are still a little light. I mean, none of them are below their skeleton crew, but some of them are pretty close.
Well, if
Oh,
we can come across...
Yeah, just
I was
saying, while we're
thinking-
here, we could try coming across more people.
I was thinking that, or maybe even if we could come across a ship to join our crew, to join our upcoming. You never know. These might be merchants, but if all merchants like making money. But I do
True,
think
but wouldn't
we
they
should-
then have their own ship with their own crew? We wouldn't be able to, move that much.
But we need more ships. And if we buy a ship with the crew already, then we don't have to buy another crew.
True.
I do think we should go look around though and see. And I wanna check out this planar hub.
Alright, let's go check it out.
All right. So that'll take a little bit of time, but you move more to the center of this whole area. Okay. And you see here that there's the you move and you see there is a grand archway that comes between the three islands here, and besides the bridges that unite them, in the center of the islands there is this three-pronged archway that comes in and moves, and you see just about the largest piece of Ethereum you've ever seen that is then throughout the arch is woven and put in many pieces of Ethereum in patterns, both arcane and decorative. The gods of the expanse are represented here in their constellation form. It all hums. And as you watch, there is a bright flash. And you see a new ship sail, bearing the flag of Russia. Move in as it seems to come in and start to move to the outer docks.
Have you ever seen such a thing, Galtic?
I don't think so. Fascinating.
You can travel different worlds, they say with those.
Should we steal one?
Hercules just going to cock an eye.
Steal a big arch. That spans aisles,
mean-
thousands of feet.
Oh,
How
I
did you
missed
do
that
this?
part. Sorry, I missed that part.
So I'm very curious if you can move this whole.
I,
Are you some magic spellcaster, Galtic, that I don't know?
I can move things up to 200 feet away, but that's about it.
Yeah, no. But if they have this technology, think about it. What if they could open small transdimensional doors like this across the seas?
That would
And
be
before
really
they
useful.
invent a small
Not only
black
that,
hole.
but with the technology like this, you remember how we made that underground, like that base in the underwater?
The one that they're working on, yes.
Yeah, we could possibly see if they could make us a way in and out of that.
Exactly. We have to find who created this and who's behind it. We need to get close to these people, I think.
All right, friendly relations. Got it.
Yes. Because, again, like the other man said, they are not close to the Carline Empire. We're definitely not close to them. I mean, we helped in a situation, but we're still not. We're rivals. And if these are looked as, someone that's not really the hump of the sea, why not make that hump into something like a mountain? Just have to push it a little bit.
All right, let's go find them. Let's try to ask around, see if we can figure out who made it,
Yeah.
or
let's
who's in charge of keeping the magic up.
Which island should we start on first? I mean, there's 3 of them. Which island, I guess? Wow, is there
Yeah.
any island that stands out most?
I mean, if you ask around, you could probably find the. What are you specifically looking for? Let's start with that.
The people behind this planar gate.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we'll start with them.
Okay. There's being asking around. Yeah, I'll say you can roll persuasion check just to get information on maybe how to find these people, who they might be.
I'm adding a D8 to this. That's a 5.
Okay.
Hercule's not the best at talking to people. Just
Amazing.
walking around picking up people. Do you know where the creator of the magical portals are? And when they freak out, he sets them down, walks up to the next person. Do you know where the creator?
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. So you go, and I think eventually there's a garden
realize it was
cloth. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. If I could also, because I was also trying to find information on that. Could I also do a roll for it?
Okay,
If not, it's fine. But
you can.
Yes, please.
investigation,
failing. Persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, I got a nat 20. Can I use that for my persuasion?
I mean, this
It's the same number. Nat 20.
right. Why wouldn't you use it for your persuasion?
Oh, I accidentally clicked investigation.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's a D20.
Okay.
Fine.
Then yeah. Okay, it's 23.
Okay.
As you see Hercule failing horribly.
Yeah, Goltek seeing that is just gonna like go in there. As soon as they walk away, just be like, "I'm sorry about that."
All right. So. How do you move in this direction? Yeah, going whoa. And so you two kind of balance each other. And you finally go, listen, just stop bothering us. You can, you're with this, you're able to be led to, I'll say this, you could probably mark off 20 gold because you're gonna have to bribe a few people.
No
Think
problem, I
about
got
that,
it.
but you are led over to,
It's not bribery, it's just greasing some palms.
it's true. There is, a series of like, I would say like humble wooden domiciles, like all sharing walls and almost built in a hive-like hexagonal structure, so that you can have as many walls shared as possible between many buildings at once, and some even a more like center. And you see that there above them is another level, and so you can see how some have to actually climb up to a second level to go down to the first level to get to like the center domicile at times. And you get this as it takes a crew to maintain this vast structure, and you point to this as these are essentially the maintenance barracks, the hard workers who keep everything moving. How do you want to approach?
Goltek, you're really better with people than me.
All right, I'll just try to like wave them down and be like, "Hey there."
In their heads, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, have you ever seen such a thing as that? Absolutely not, says another one. Oh, is you see about 3 people playing cards. Looks like they're just having some good time with blackjack as they're like, hello? They're in my head. What's your name?
My name is Tick. Sorry for the mental intrusion, but we have some questions for you, friendly gentlemen. Mind if I sit?
Go ahead. But there's Sarai. I am Jeb, and that is Kakov.
Nice to meet you, fellas.
Usually one was a female, but you
Ah.
had seen that from the approach, but it's all good. Easy enough. Tell me first, though, where are you from?
I'm over. I can't remember the last time I was from, like, actually lived somewhere that wasn't the sea.
Well, can't fault that, I guess. Man, oh,
How
man.
about you? You all from the area?
Oh, we all have from Aris itself.
All right.
The beautiful city they're in. Oh, Vea Plumera, the golden crown of the entire world.
We're not there, right?
No.
Why'd you leave it? If it's so beautiful.
Oh, work. Well, plus, actually, yeah, all 3 of us, we were involved in the construction of the gate Oh, the pillars you see. Back on the on our home plane. One of the last ones, not the initial that was happened many years ago, but the finish, and then we're part of the crew sent over to help build it on this side. And now we maintain what it does. But we switch with another group. It's kind of 6 months on, 6 months off. You just work on the other pillar, but you get to be back in Vaplamere at least. This is our run over here.
Ah, and could you make a smaller one of these? Or is it limited to the size it is?
They kind of all laugh. Look at this bug trying to... excuse me, I'm sorry. What is your species name? That's weird anyway, asking that. What's Gultic, right? Gultic.
Yes.
That would be treason.
To build a small one?
For us, yes. That is the Grand Mage. Years ago, it was passed to another one. Anyway, we get to look at the plans, but they are the only one who can approve porter builds. And for us to make one, it's or sign documents saying that we will not do so. But believe me, many visitors here. Imagine if the Carliane got wind of this.
True. Fair.
And they have some ability of a permanent portal, but we have grander designs.
Could we get permission from this mage?
Not likely, but you can always try. I mean, that's back in us, but it's... Why would they give it away? You have to understand, it's what they want to do. They want all in their dreams. They would be able to make contact with other planes or worlds and create these. Have portals go back and forth, create touchstones, and charge for access to the expanse, but of course more be a place where all worlds come to exchange goods with one another. So far they haven't been able to contact one, though. That's the grand dream.
Do you think if we could help them contact one, they'd give us the permission we need?
Look at this one. I don't know. Honestly, I would imagine if you actually make a persuasion check at this point, because you're kind of pushing hard.
Cool. Why? My phone did. Yes, there we go. Persuasion.
What'd you get?
I'm gonna wait. I think I just got an ability where I can read.
Your audio's cutting out, so I'm having a little bit of a hard time here.
Oh, sorry. I got a 6, but I can re-roll it. No, that's just saving throws. So yeah, a 6.
A 6. Listen. I don't know where you're from, but if you understand any idea of top secret government intelligence, you're liable to end yourself up in prison just for inquiring.
Man, you guys are harsh.
Not to our rules.
And how willing are you to break those rules?
Give me another persuasion. with disadvantage.
Gotrek also, while he's
'cause
doing
you're-
that, he's gonna take out a bag of money, like you know, to like emphasize.
Okay. I'll give you a straight roll then.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
Say
14.
500 gold. 14. Look at it.
I was gonna offer them each. I don't have any on me.
Okay.
Like dangle.
With 500 gold, they kind of look at each other. Well, they kind of look left and right, and I think take it and give you some chips as you or basically get the feeling you're supposed to play and lose it to them. Play
Okay.
in their little blackjack game going on as they're just playing, and their talk about some issues here. First, what type of size are you asking them to do?
We only want it. We want it for our mana war, right? This
mean,
is to,
that's-
like the group.
That's big. I mean, so we're mainly thinking for our underground base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say what are you trying to get this to do? Because I would assume you can kind of have this conversation with them a little bit.
I mean, we don't need to hide our man of war underneath the water, do we?
No, but we need to be
on
able to
the
get
island?
to the base.
Yeah, and that's what my dinghy's for.
So we want to put it on the dinghy.
Well, I mean, the portal. He's asking about the size of how big the portal they'd have to try to make. I'm guessing, right, Matt?
Yeah, what are you trying to do with it? Are you just creating something that can take you to your base and back to the expanse, or to
At
the
the
regular?
beginning, yes. I mean, because we're making an underwater base on Plastron Island.
Okay,
But Hercule's hoping over time that we can advance this to more. We'll get there.
okay. With this, you could. Yeah, this crew. Okay. I'll say this then. I think it is not talking with them, it is not overly difficult. I mean, it's going to take them some time if you get them, but it is within their, I should say this, it is within their expertise to figure out a way. In fact, what we really would need, what we would need is a, I think we could figure out something if you're just talking about a distance. You would need two, right? Because you'd want to come back,
Yes, sir. We would need both.
right? In that case, we could get something that could go up to 10 miles between 2 points. Especially here in the Expanse, it's quite easier to make that happen.
That works perfectly.
Now, there's two ways you could go, you see. We could, in design. Actually, I think I saw this. I go. No, the one thing you will need, though. We know of the magic and how to do it. We're not magicians ourselves, don't practice arcane arts. We're manufacturers, builders. But should you find us a scroll that has the magic formula, we should be able to use that to construct this little portal of yours. And you need it large
have any
enough for
idea
your flagship?
Yes.
All right. You ask if they have any idea where such a scroll could be found.
Where I could find the scroll, yes.
Oh, I suppose you could check in with old Slick. They run a shop over on Claremont Street, in the high streets.
Well, I
They
really
are,
appreciate it. Thank you for the time.
Well, yeah, they continue, Doctor. Go. They specialize in transmogrification. Which, by the way, if you need a secret identity, they're quite good at it. But in anything, that's where they would be if you're looking for a scroll of such value. And then there'd be the... Pause for a second, and they kind of talk to you slightly. Now, if this goes through, and you have more coin where this came from, or need a supply of ether to build this, on all the supplies.
How much?
For the short travel? I'd have to look at the spell, but for 2 parallels, about £50.
We'll see what we can do.
Alright. Then I'll guess a decent fee for us. Right? Because I'd say this gold gives us into negotiations that we could get arrested for.
Just have to.
I think
I'll have to talk.
we'll say £50 of ether. We've got 10% of that, right? That's £5 of ether. I think that would be a fair price for us to work on this. Now, if that's good to you and you can get us smuggled out safely, then
Don't worry about that.
maybe we could talk about this other thing we're looking at.
All right.
Savvy? All right.
Yeah.
And as this the game
Thank you,
concludes, lose
thank you,
the
gentlemen
500
and lady,
gold.
for your time.
Look at wait. I think we should go to the All Marine or for Besters to let's say turn this into something else, everyone. Like aye. Yeah. Go at about 2 hours before shift. Thank you, Gultik. Pleased to meet you. And of course, they can talk to you in your head too, so they're able to do this all telepathically, so that's even better.
Mm.
All right. Then you can report back to Hercule.
Yeah, maybe I'm back.
Listen, they're
It'll cost us.
like probably like a couple
Um.
hundred feet away, watching with the spyglass the whole time. And he's just like, Galtek, your conversations with people it's a lot of staring. Like, you sat down.
Yeah, all Hercule really saw is us
and,
playing
like,
blackjack.
You got like, did you win? Like, I saw you give away a lot of money.
Well, technically I won. I may have lost the 500 gold, but I feel like I won.
What'd you find out? And then yes.
I'll just relay all the information. We can build it for 50 pounds of Ethereum. We have to smuggle them off the island and then also get the spell scroll.
You know, you're really good at this type of stuff.
Despite the fact that I don't seem like it, I am a people person.
You are.
Until those people start firing at me, and then they lose.
And then your violence kicks in, and you kill them all. But
Yeah.
we're working on that, right, buddy? Working on that.
We're trying. This is definitely a step in the right direction. I didn't threaten them to do it. They're doing it of their own free will.
Exactly. Slow steps. How far you come from being just a lonely pirate.
It's amazing.
Shall we head on to the scroll shop?
Yes, let's show.
Okay. So, with that, all right, now to head over into the high streets that begin overlooking the rest, built up on mountains on a larger Arrowwood island. You see in there is you begin moving and you see a purple let's say a fake version of an Ethereum crystal that is used to dot the I of Slick's Getaway Shop.
Ooh.
And as you
We'll walk
enter
in?
in, you see many jars on the walls, things that are entitled bat guano, caterpillar pupa, all types of labeled components. You see a jar that has glassed eyes in it. All types of just various things. A claw of a beast. You see crystals that seem to be refined that could be spell casting foci. And then there is a area that's open that has several what look like basically there's a pipe and drape on almost like a shower curtain rings, and they look like they basically make hospital cubicles. People have a bed that looks like they can lie down, and a few are open, and you see several spell components. A basket that has like the tiniest pieces of Ethereum in them, almost like specks. That looks like they could be made. And as you walk in and the bell rings, you hear from inside one of them, "Hi, whoever you are, look around. I have plenty of spells. Should you steal anything? I'll be out as soon as I'm finished here."
We're actually here for information. And are you Slick? That's the name, right, Cultic?
I'm Slick. I'll be right out. Give me 10.
I do hear that.
Give him
for,
10. Do you have 10 gold?
Identities.
Cultic, he asked for
He
10.
means 10 minutes, Captain.
Oh,
No, he means minutes.
Okay.
Time.
that makes more sense.
They
No, I
probably
need
giving
10
someone a fake
rounds of
identity.
alcohol.
they come up and they look open and they escort out this amazing looking gentleman, tall, black hair in a nice ponytail, as they say, right, all right, remember that? You should have the rest of the day. And should you woo anybody, make sure that you get out of there before sunrise, right? Good job. They laugh. Goes, right. You see this person comes up who has this short cropped bob of white hair, nice angular chin, very well make-upped with eyeliner and done up with green feather earrings. They have this purple vest with 3 large teeth that are embedded into the center, as well as a soft leather kind of coverall. And there's feathers sticking out of all types of places. And they have these gauntlets that you can see they have gloved hands from them, and they tap a ring on each, and the gloves retract almost organically into the rings. Right then. I am Nettle Slick, and how can I help you?
I'm Admiral Herkel. This is my Captain Gultic.
Oh, good. I heard you before, by the way. They, them? All right. Herkel and Gultic. Now, why are you here talking to Old Slick?
A few reasons.
Well,
Gultic knows one of them.
we need a special kind of scroll. And as he puts 5
scroll?
gold on the table, he's gonna say, and as he puts 5 gold on the table, he's gonna say, and I'd prefer we keep this between us.
Oh. Lay down 10 more of those piles, and in between you, me, and the walls.
Does that mean 50 total?
Which
Or
they say. Yeah, that'd be 50 total.
yeah, I'll give them 50 gold.
All right, they say. We'll say this is for
Curiosity, or
curiosity. That's great. Yes.
just all hypothetical.
Hypothetical. I like it. So, exactly how can I help you? I'll let you know right now. I'm not into, say, illegal enterprises. So, I can't help you with anything like that. But should you, what do you need?
We're interested in the same kind of scroll as the magic and the art on those pillars out there. Just told that you would be the one to come to find it.
So you weren't. You need a different type of spell.
Oh,
So remember they talked about like 10 miles and that type of thing? Traveling on the Ethereal
Oh, okay.
Expanse.
then yeah, I need a 10-mile like teleportation scroll basically for the Aetherial Expanse.
That's right. Oh. I know just the one. I see. Ether rifts. Looking to make a
Yes.
rift? See.
Yes, we are.
I'll help you with that. Okay. Now, a scroll is what you're looking for. Well, I might be able to help you. Exactly what type of currency do you dabble in?
What currency do you take?
Let's not play games.
We have
What-
gold, crystals, help.
We're offering. Yeah, well, I didn't mean. I mean it more as like we can get you what you want.
Oh, I see.
If you need a job done, we can help you there. If you like fire crystals, we have a good personal reservation of them. If you want gold, we
You
can
can
always
get you
come
some
by gold.
Ethereum if you need it.
Second, doing something really quick for them. Oh. I now if you're dealing in Ethereum, I would take 42 ounces in payment. Now, I must say before that, there's some people lately, and I only say this because it's not every day you see 3 people of your description, and I've heard something about 3 people of your description walking around together. That you're dealers in a artificially made Ethereum. Now,
Yes,
whatever
we
that
are.
truth may be. Oh, you are? Okay.
Urkel just looks like Ulfsky goes,
Yeah.
twinge.
Me personally, I don't touch the stuff. I heard of how they made it, and it works like anything else, but I will not be dealt with in it. To make myself clear.
We can give you 2 of the 16 times 2. Wait 1 second, sorry.
I'll take
32 of the ounces in real Ethereum.
Okay. So, in that case, we'll say those 32 ounces plus 12,000 gold.
Well, hold on. You're a transmogrification, I think, wizard, right? That's how you say it?
Yes, I've developed a spell that is all mine.
But you're able to change things. I think
Sure.
that's what kind of magic. We have fire crystals. I could give you 100 of them. Have you ever messed around with that type of magic? Think of it. It's magic from the plane of elemental.
You have 100 fire crystals.
Yes.
Interesting.
But to include in that deal, there's something else that we are looking to do. Because, again, I've heard of your talents far across the seas. I'm looking for somebody, as you can see myself, I am almost a slight inventor. I've been sketching this idea. He takes off his rowboat, sets it down. I would like to turn this into something that could go and travel underwater.
Ooh. I've heard such technology in Carliane.
If you could think about it, if you could come up with it, you could put your own patent on it for your own empire.
I'm not a tinkerer. I'm an enchanter.
I am a tinkerer.
What would be... Let me lay on the line. My particular services is there... What I know, most people can do all things to change their appearance. And I can do it longer than anybody else. About 8 hours. That is, and so I'm not sure how my gifts particularly help you. What do I need to change? And if you're looking for more permanent transformation, I might be able to think something up.
I'm trying to change my rowboat into something that can be more permanent underwater.
All right. So what are you like asking for? This is what they're kind of like. They're not catching.
He's
your...
going to pull out designs of submarine
Okay.
and set him down.
Right, and that's what he's kind of thinking more of Carliane as he goes.
Is there anybody you can put me in touch with?
This type of technology, from what I know, has never come upon the Expanse. And I wouldn't know anybody who would be. I want to deal with the type of people who would smuggle this type from the Carlian Empire.
Thank you.
Right. And looks goes, yeah. Oh, they look. They go, well, okay. So for the scroll, if you, I guess, I wouldn't think you'd walk around with this type of product, but you're saying you can get this to me, and I can. What this? Well, I'll need it up front, and you have to give me about 2 weeks to work this up for you.
We can do that. What form of payment do you want? Would you rather have the 2 pounds of real aether, and we could give you the 1,200 gold?
Their agreement was it would have been 12,000, but their agreement is
12,000.
They're going to take the fire crystals plus the pure ether.
So 100 fire
How many
crystals
fire
and
crystals?
100.
100?
Oh.
Yeah. And I would say, I think in this conversation, they might be able to make something for you for this submarine plan of yours. But they're not the type of person who can think over this whole thing.
Urkel has ideas now. As long as he heard smugglers from Carlene, Galtic knows pirates. He knows how to get in touch probably with smugglers.
Yeah. I'd say your
Right,
impression of
Galtic.
this is a somewhat law-abiding citizen.
Yes.
But
yes, once they're done and every outside, then Galtic is going to hear, well, him say, so Galtic, you know any good smugglers?
I do know a few.
I mean, you saw my plans I laid
That's
on
fair
the
to say,
table.
right, Matt? Like, Gothic would know a few smugglers, right?
I mean, yeah. I wouldn't be.
Cool.
You saw the plans I placed on the table.
Yes?
I mean, I know I wanted to start small, but if we can find somebody in a way to actually do this, could you imagine a fleet of underwater ships?
That
You would never have
kind
to
of
be
cool.
afraid of water again, Galtic.
Ship sinking or blowing up. I guess it's already sunk.
But we would, if we could be the ones to be the only ones to have it, no one would know.
True.
It's just an idea. But we have 2 weeks, so now I guess our next step is to try to figure how we get those people out.
We could always pay her to disguise them. Or pay them to disguise them. Like,
Oh, why didn't we totally ask about that? I mean, I guess that she does that for a living. That would
Yeah,
work,
we could just
right?
come back with them. Yeah. Gives us 8 hours to get them out of here. We shouldn't. It's done anyways.
So then we'll go. We should go. Well, do you know how to meet them? Did you set up a place for a meeting time?
We'll probably run into them there again.
Okay. And let them know that we have like 2 weeks, I guess.
I will go and tell them.
So what are we gonna do here for 2 weeks?
It's a great question. Sell our goods.
Oh, we only paid for a week. We have to go pay that guy for another week. And we do have some crystals to sell.
We do have crystals to sell. We
Oh, and
90 crystals left to sell.
maybe not
we
all of
can
us
sell
should go
some
into
of the-
town. Because did you notice how he kind of pointed out us as people being talked about with certain Ethereum?
Good point.
Yeah, that kind of stuck out to me. And I mean, not to say that you and me aren't both the most handsome people in this town, but I think we are also the most people that stick out in this town.
True. And all of us were there for that excursion. Like all of us.
Yes, but
Yeah, we really should travel in smaller in like
well,
small groups.
maybe, yeah. Or just at
Maybe
least
take some of our other crew with us as we sell.
yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe send our other crew to sell.
Yeah, we
I
could
think
just
if
send
we
our
go because you kind of said this. She will. Unless she should, they will actually kind of go. So you know what maybe you're looking for. And she has a metal scroll case, but she says 200 gold.
Sure.
All right, and then she'll give you some drawings. Goes these. Well, it's better off I don't have them anymore anyway.
What are the
I'll show
What
you
are
in
the
a
drawings of?
sec. Get those over to you. Okay. All right. One of those in the mid game.
See, Galtic. They have smaller.
No,
ones.
that is not seagull thick.
Listen. Wait, so where'd you like to go?
We will head back to the guys and the girl that I originally like made the deal with, just to let them know that, you know, we're gonna be leaving in 2 weeks. When ready.
Okay. Okay, so you communicate saying it's about 2 weeks. And they have like pay to go on leave and those types of things. So
Cool.
Okay.
After that, I say we go back to the ship and maybe set up. Or we should pay for the extra week
Yes.
first.
Okay. Yes, you can mark her off the same amount of gold.
How much was it again? Sorry.
It's 100 gold, I believe.
Cool.
And then I think, say, unless one of you want to go out with the people to sell the crystals, we send some of the crew out to do it. While we stay on the ship. Hercule's gonna take his new drawings and be like, I will be in the captain's admiral's chambers until we're about ready. Drawing. And disappears for a week.
Gonna you have his echo like hide in the shadows of our stall that we're selling in, so that way he can at least monitor that no one's trying to steal from us or anything like
Right
that.
off the top. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I forgot. That's actually smart. Here, you go sell this, and you'll just send your shadow after him. That's tricky.
Oh, nice. So what are you trying to do? So what?
We're selling the fire crystals. We'll bring a bit of ether.
Okay. Yeah, so basically you find here that in general, Erisians will not take the artificial ether. Pirates and Carlane tend to, but the Erisians will not. They're very just not about it.
That's fair.
But we do have 100 fire crystals to push.
Okay. Yeah, because you're giving 100 to her, or sorry, to them. Very good. All right. So what are you trying to get with these fire crystals? Just pure gold, or are you doing something more with them?
Galtic, I mean, I'm leaving you in charge of it. Admiral Hercule has promoted you and has disappeared into his room for a week. This is your big first mission. Have fun.
The goal is only gold, but if I could get the goal is really like the ideal situation is obviously real. If we can't get
Ethereum.
that,
Okay.
then gold is fine.
All right. Now this is a large amount of fire crystal. How many was this again?
We have 100 left.
Should doing 100. Okay. Very cool. So, where's my calculator? All right. So 100. Right. Right. Duh. Okay. They will. I would say you're able to get 20 ounces of real Ethereum and 20,000 gold.
And 20,000.
Yeah, and 20,000 gold.
Cool.
Okay.
Everything. I just head back to the earnings.
Okay, so we'll say that probably takes you a week to kind of. You're not going to do it one place, but it is like a good amount of time you spend doing that.
Makes sense. That's fair.
So during this downtime, is there anything else anybody wants to do?
Goltik is gonna look around for like a magic shop, like how in that other shop there was one.
Yeah, I'd say this the most the best type of that is going to be slicks. And just generally, well, actually around. So I would say in this type of thing, you could probably find in any excuse me, uncommon magic item you want.
Can I learn how to fire my gun?
So you want to do firearms?
Ooh, is Helm of Underwater action here? Because, guys, you gotta think about pirate campaign. Ability to swim and breathe underwater.
You can definitely find a version that would probably work for Ether.
Actually, instead of looking, can I spend my time trying to find an artificer to make my javelin of lightning a returning javelin of lightning?
Absolutely. That would be we'll call it a 5,000 gold.
Is that okay with everyone? For me paying the
That's all the money
5,000
we
gold?
got. Yeah.
No,
Hercules
it's not.
telling
We
you
have
load.
23. We have 23,000 gold now.
That's still fun. For Hercules demanding you find him a hat of billowing, the captain's hat.
Okay.
That's common, so that'll be 50 gold.
Yep. He just wants a hat that always moves, even when there's no wind.
I got Captain Hercule a cap of billowing.
Amazing. The firearm training, firearms aren't a big thing on here. I would say, so that's going
block
to.
trader because he has it.
I guess so. You have to find a place to fire them. So I guess you could be on your ship. It's probably easy enough. So in that case, Rav, go ahead and give me what your attack roll would be for firearm.
I didn't
shot.
hear anything after. Maybe you could find one for Ether.
The helmet, yeah, you could find one that could probably work for Ether.
11.
11. Okay, so with an 11, let me see here. An 11. I think that, yeah, you go ahead and make your day's progress. So stay with an 11 shot. Yeah, spending the 2 weeks doing it, you could definitely get your firearms proficiency.
Cool. Then I'm gonna need bullets. But not right now. It's fine.
Hercule hands you 15 bullets.
Cool.
And then Hercule stays literally in a week in the cabin for a week. Or 2 weeks, I
Okay.
guess. Drawing and working on his
Goltik will
rowboat.
give you so I don't know how many bullets I have, but he'll give you all his bullets. So Rav, you can have all 42 because Goltik doesn't use his gun anymore.
I have 42 plus 15. I have 57 bullets. Okay. Thank you.
So, this be a tinkering check for Hercule?
Yes. Yeah, it would
Is
be
that-
intelligence tinkering. You're trying to
So-
draw up these plans.
So roll. What is this D&D Beyond? Yeah, that is a 16.
Okay. So 16, and you're trying to draw up things to kind of make this submarine.
Yeah, with the idea of the rowboat being involved and taking the
Okay.
pictures from what he has and bought.
Okay. All right, then I'll say you make a certain amount of progress. It still seems still pretty complicated, as there's still many things you haven't seen. Especially starting to realize that Ethereum by itself is just very unstable. And something like this would have to not get just like a burst of energy, like you used to Ethereum engine on a ship that you've heard of. That this would change something and make it a constant source of energy. And so there have to be some type of conservation in it. But it's definitely a good start.
Perfect. That's all I was hoping for. After a week and a half, Hercule comes out with these like crazy drawings. He's like, "Go take a look what I've done."
Oh dear. What have you done?
And you said the rowboat couldn't be anything. Look at it now.
Is it like fully an operationable submarine now?
Not yet. No, it's just
No,
drawings.
no.
The robot's still a rowboat, but he's
Okay, yeah, I
taken the
thought so.
rowboat
Yeah.
and drew these like highly decorated schematics of how he's going to turn it. Now I need to find the smugglers you're talking about that you know, because if the Carline Emperor has more of this information, I can pay them to get me it. Yes.
I'll try to get in contact with them.
Yes, once we get back, we'll make a trip by Port Kyla.
Yeah, it'd probably be weird to be doing that.
How's everyone's 2 weeks?
Pretty good.
Travis,
I'm gonna hand Captain
gun.
Admiral Hercules' hat. Just be like, here you go. It wouldn't stop moving in my backpack. Honestly, it was really annoying.
It's perfect. It gives my bald head massage all day. He just puts it on. Ah,
I have a holy gun.
that's scary.
I know.
When do we get the cleric a gun that uses wisdom for its stat as it's guided by the deity?
Well, now that I'm allowed to actually use it, it went from a +1 to hit to a +5.
There you go. So you got your gun. What's it look like? 'Cause you made your holy weapon. So what has occurred as a result of that?
Well, I 100% carved a beluga whale into the handle.
Nice.
And then, like, I replaced all the little bits on it with, like, coral and anything I could find that would, like, encrust it with, like, barnacles and coral and, you know, I made it look seaworthy and pretty. But 100% it's a holy weapon whenever I feel like it. And I want to cast that 5th level spell, which I only can do once. But that's okay!
Nice.
My holy weapon now. Which means that when I do touch it, it's going to be all bright in a 30-foot radius. And then I do an extra 2d8 damage on it. Radiant.
Yeah. It's magical.
Yep. It's going to be my magical weapon. Oh, I didn't read the second part of it. That's pretty badass. It's a bonus action. I can dismiss it, and then it'll also do a make everyone do a con save and take 4d8 radiant damage. And be blind.
Yeah,
for
so
a
if you
minute.
ever like ran out of bullets and you need to throw your gun, you can just like, holy grenade!
Yeah, oh my god! Kami! I have a holy gun. That's all that matters. And I can do this now, and I'm gonna call all the insects. Do a little insect plague just for Galtech.
Galtic, she can bring your family. Hercule gets on the ground and
relation.
starts walking and striking because he knows that.
I don't think
I'm
they're
gonna
gonna
lean over to
understand
Galtech
you.
and be like, does he realize he just insulted every single one of them?
They can't understand him. They're just bugs. They don't speak Daikrin.
I know, but I don't think he does either.
I mean, what he said was not good. He should never say it in public.
Yeah, exactly.
Hercule doesn't hear any of that because it's in your guys' minds and just keeps going.
Yep.
Amazing. All right, so I think we've got everything that you're looking for. And then at the end, Slick will. they will-
GM,
Yep.
I'm just making characters that specialize in fighting in not water. Coolie Bird is my proof, as they had the blood scuba diver deer. And now I can just go splunking in the astral sea. It's not
Amazing.
water, TM.
Very good. So. All right. So from this, then. All right. Slick will. So Nettle Slick, they will contact you to return to their shop, and they're able to give you the spell scroll. All right. Enjoy, and don't do anything naughty with it.
Galtic,
As
you-
can do.
You should probably ask them about, changing our friend's form.
Yes, we do have. I mean, after all of this business we brought you, how much would it be to disguise 3 people?
Well, I think well, I'll tell you what my limits are. My spells last for about 8 hours.
That's more than enough time.
All right.
GM, out of universe question.
Uh-huh.
How much would it be to just pay them to be like, oh yeah, can I have a random permanent transformation? Don't even tell me what it is.
Yeah, they don't know how to do that. So what Nettle is able to do here is they can cast Alter Self on you and have it last 8 hours.
Randomized alter self would be hilarious though.
That's 100 gold apiece.
Any chance, because we brought business, you could bring it down to a nice 80?
For you, you got it.
Can we decide what our
Um,
friends look like?
Yeah. And so basically she describes all the things the spell can do. So if you want to look up D&D and Beyond, they will do everything that they need to do.
Herkel's like, I would like them all to look like Gultic.
Okay. So you want me to make 3 people
get them
look
to
like
agree.
that person?
Well, don't not look like me. Make them look like they're
Well,
Thri-kreen.
Right.
Just-
I understand.
Different colors. It's okay.
No, make them all look like the exact same twins.
What are you trying to do? I am not. Oh, those
They still
3.
might
I know what you're
get-
doing.
we're
now.
trying
Okay,
to-
Sorry. My brain
trying to
was just
sneak these
not
3 guys out.
connecting the 2 dots. I'm so sorry. All right, there we go.
The 3 workers we're gonna make look like Gultic so that they can sneak out.
Okay. Certainly.
All right, we'll go get the workers and tell them that they tell them of the plan to smuggle them out. Make sure they're okay with it.
I mean, they're the ones that told you that we have to smuggle them out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just making
Um,
sure they're okay with doing it that way.
Okay. Yeah, and no, they were willing. They didn't specify, so you could probably. Well, actually, yeah, you've got it now, so you do have some ounces of Ethereum that you can give them. To work out here. So, I would say because you know them, you probably want to put in some real Ethereum with the artificial. Though they will use the artificial to make something. I think it's probably your biggest thing with your artificial crystal. So, all right, I'm going to say that. So you're, as we go to the fact that you are going to have them altered and try to get them out, I feel like that's a big enough thing where I think we'll end for today, and we'll start with this little bit of a smuggling mission and what comes from that. So, I think on the list here, you want to you're looking to grab these folks, get them out, and where are you going from there?
Phosphorus Island to set up the warp between there and
Um,
our
we
ship,
have
aren't we?
to look at the water pathways to see where we can go.
Real quick
But-
though, I'm buying the amulet of a drunkard.
So,
Okay.
we are at the Windcrown Island. Our next one would be. I'm guessing. Yeah, it
So
would
you
have to
guys-
go down to the Constellation.
Right. Well, you would. Yeah. The route
Or-
would go from there. Yeah.
Yeah,
So from
'cause we came from
Windcrown,
Port
you
Milo.
would take that route. Yeah.
Yeah,
Take that route to go to the. Because there's other wind routes between things. You just have to find a wind route, which makes it harder.
right. Yeah, and these are the
Um,
ones we
so-
know of.
Yeah. So these are the well-known routes. So basically, you could at any point you could say, I want to take a direct route that just changes navigation checks. If you're following wind routes, then yeah, you're going down and moving through the Flame Ward Fork, and then circling around to the Eye of Drakes.
I mean, Gothic, do we want to get these people straight there to work on this?
I say we get them there as fast as possible.
Then that's
Less
what we
they're
do.
gone, less time they'll get noticed for being gone.
Okay, then Phosphorus Island will be our next. We're gonna try to fight the winds and make it our way there.
All right, sounds good. And they're going to be building. And I guess the last thing too. After that, what are you thinking? I'm trying to get as much as I can ready for y'all.
We're gonna go to Port Kylo, find some smugglers for the Carlian Empire, and start building a secret underwater fleet.
Oh my goodness. Fantastic. All right. So getting materials. All right. I like secret underwater fleet. I'm amazed. All right, I love it. Cool. That gives me exactly what the things are here, and we'll push a little bit. All right. So for that, as we have our trading company getting together, we are ready to end for today, and we'll see you next week.